Good afternoon. Good evening to some. This is your brother Daniel. Well, I was just talking with my brother Kabir and having a really good conversation. Anybody who knows me know I like to talk, and anybody who knows Kabir knows he likes to talk. So usually when me and him get on the phone, it's a 2-hour conversation, easily at times. But we're having a really good conversation. Don't mind my eye too. About 2 days ago, I got poked in my eye. Whew, talk about some pain, but it's all right. Father's healed this thing up real good. But back to what I was speaking about. Me and Kabir was talking, and we were just speaking about, people that used to be real close to you. So they say, close to you. And we were just speaking about how it's just all a facade. Because thinking about it today is like, and I was telling him, it's usually 3 type of people I talk to now. Literally. Majority of them, the people I have conversation with, is my brothers and sisters that keep the faith of Yeshua and his law, statutes, and commands. That's the majority of my conversation. The other conversation is to people that I'm sharing the truth with. I usually talk once to them, maybe talk again. And then after that, they usually want to come debate, and I'll have no more conversation for. And then the third type of person I talk to is my clients. I do training. And that's the third type of person I talk to. And it's just real because, when you think about it, and you think about what's going on, and tell me if y'all feel any different. I realize how I can't relate to nobody no more if they not walking in this truth. There's no relation, like literally, conversation is now gone. Like there's nothing to talk about because I realize how unfruitful all these conversations are. Because I literally am not speaking no more to them. And that goes from friends, family, whoever. Because I realize all the more it's like, we really don't have nothing to talk about. I was watching a video that my brother Jerry posted, this is a while ago, and at the end of his video, he had a guy who had some music on there. So I looked up the guy, and he had a song, the first song I heard, called I Don't Want to Talk. And I tell you what, if that song ain't the truth, and what he said was, if you're not speaking truth, I don't want to talk. If you're not living this life, I don't want to talk. Like there's literally, I don't have nothing to talk to you about. Nothing. Because I got one mission. That's to stand before the Most High and hear him say, well done. That. My next mission is that my wife and my children stand before the Most High and hear the exact same thing. And I also want to share with as much people as I can that's going to come into the truth and hear the same thing. Well done. Other than that, I have nothing to talk about. Tell me if y'all feel any different. I don't know. Maybe it's just a stage. Like I said, I've always read my Bible, but walking in truth for about 8 months now. And I don't know, man. I'm to a point now where it's just like, man, I literally have nothing to talk to you about. Absolutely. Nothing to talk to you about. I can't relate to you at all. That no matter if it's blood or nothing. We were also talking about in the word where he says, my mother and my brother is them to do the will of my father. Literally, that's my mother, my brother. And I've gained them in this lifetime. I've gained them in this lifetime. I shared with y'all before, my walk was a little bit different because we were already up here in Indianapolis, separated from all of our natural family. It's literally been for years, 10 years, it's been my wife, my kids, and me in this house. And After I stopped playing, nobody came. Nobody came. Nobody came to the house. Nobody come to hang out. Don't nobody come do nothing. And now it then turned to the point of, oh, well, you guys, I feel like you're separating yourselves from us. You're absolutely correct. That's exactly what we're doing. Exactly what we're doing. Separating ourselves from wickedness, unrighteousness, iniquity. You daggone right, we separating ourselves. I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want you around my kids. I don't want you around my wife. I don't want you around us, period. And now I understand when I hear Yeshua say that we are to love to love Yahweh our Elohim with all our heart, mind, and our soul, and to love our neighbors as ourselves. I get it now. Because I've literally, since I've came to this ministry of Straightway Ministries, I have gained brothers and sisters, mothers, I mean from everywhere. I sat down and I've gained them from everywhere. I talk to them all the time. Like, this is great. We got a group of just men we talk to, I mean, daily, just encouragement, daily. Those are my brothers. Those are my brothers. Bottom line. That's what I said. Tell me how y'all feel about this, because I'm telling you, I've literally got to the point where I have nothing to speak to anybody about. If you're not speaking the truth, I don't want to talk to you. How in the world can we go down the straightway and we down there 5 days and we literally, the whole entire time, the conversation is about Yah? Think about that. The entire time you down there, the conversation is about Yah. Talk about nothing else but Yah. How beautiful is that? Not forced conversation, not like, okay, I'm in church, so I gotta be talking about Jesus. No. Natural conversation. And it's all about Yah. Every bit of it is about Yah. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. That's just the way I feel right now. That's just the way I feel right now. Cause I tell you what, I realized every other conversation I was having, man, would just be, like I said earlier, just unfruitful and just about wickedness. I remember when I used to go places to speak or, I would be somewhere, I would always want to rush to get back home. I gave Kabir this example earlier. We went to a Christian conference when we played called PAO, Professional Athletes Outreach. And I remember the whole time we were on a nice 5-star resort all over the place. But literally my mindset at the time is I could not wait to get back to literally indulge in sin. Now, at the time, I didn't count it as sin. At the time, I would justify it. But literally, I was in a rush to get back to indulge in sin. And I realize now, because there was no fruit in nothing we were doing. It was all a facade. When I was leaving Straightway, I was weeping like a baby because I did not want to leave my brethren. And then I came home with a totally different mission. I came home with a mission of literally Operation Clean Out. Clean out the house. Get every wicked and unrighteous thing up out of here. And then get rid of this house. It's a totally different mission. And that's what it's about. I tell you what. And that's exactly fulfilling what Yeshua was talking about. Loving Yahweh, your Elohim, with all your heart, mind, and your soul, and loving your neighbor as yourself. My desire is to be with the brethren, because that is where real conversation is happening. That is where real edification is happening. That is where real fruit is being shared. That is where people's lives are being changed. Brothers are being encouraged, being rebuked, being told what's right and what's wrong. That's where the fruit is. It's around people who are what? Doing the will of the Father. So I tell you what, as that brother said on that song, if you ain't speaking life, I don't want to talk. I think he said, if you somebody's wife, I don't want to talk. I know that's right. He said, if you're not speaking truth, I don't want to talk. There's nothing to talk about. And he got another one say, how you going to say we're related and we can never relate? That's just the flat out truth. So I don't know. Like I said, man, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Because I really, truly do want to hear. I want to know what you feel about it. Because I tell you what, maybe I need to slow down because I've been severing ties left and right because I constantly pulling us away. I don't want to be nowhere near none of this wickedness. So, and we're not going to be. Because the Father know the desire we got. And that's to be around the brethren. That's to love the brethren. My brothers and sisters walking in the way. Walking in the truth. Walking in the life. Fulfilling what the Father told them to do. Walking in the law, statutes, and commands of the Most High. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Hallelujah. And shalom, shalom.